Hey guys, what's going on? I am here again with another hiking video. I think this makes number 5. This one's going to be a fun one because I'm going somewhere that I've never been before, that I've always wanted to go. And I don't know if I'll be able to find this place on my first try, but you're going to come along with me to see if we can find it. Anyway, it's called the Ogden Mystery Glyphs. Have you ever heard of them? I'm going to start out on the 22nd Street trailhead and head south a little bit, and just below those cliffs up there are the Ogden Mystery Glyphs. Now I know a few people who have been to them, they've explained it to me, but now it's my turn to find them. And I have, again, everybody's favorite, I got Dewey. Do you want to go explore, Dewey? And of course I've put a camera on him. GoPro on him, or sorry, this one, the Osmo Action on him, and we're gonna go explore. Alright, so it's a pretty hot Friday afternoon. These trails might be kind of busy as everyone's getting off work, so got to keep an eye out for, bikers and stuff. But we are just gonna head along the Bonneville Shoreline Trail for a minute, if Dewey will cooperate. He seems to have his own idea about things. So just above the 22nd Street trailhead, the trail diverges off of the main big trail and we'll take you up closer to the mountain. So that's the way that we're going to go. And then we'll be sure to make our way south. I know that the path to these mystery glyphs are south of us. Just need to figure out the best route. Just saw a snake back there. It looked like it was a garter snake, but I don't want to take any chances. Anyway, hot afternoon, but perfect time to be hiking. Jeez, I keep hearing it. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. Every time I come up here, I'm just amazed at how beautiful everything is. Everything's still green from our wet spring, so that's fun. Got some big thunder clouds rolling in. Last night there was a really cool thunderstorm, so kept everything green. We're just gonna keep following this path. Got the Dewey cam on. I was pretty stoked on that footage from our last hike. I did the Birdsong Trail, and it was the first time I'd put this camera on Dewey. And I was actually really surprised at how stable the footage came out. So it'll be fun. I'll try to get more Dewey cam stuff on this one because it's a lot of fun to watch. Probably more fun than me just talking on here, but yeah, I enjoy doing this. Again, my goal is to do one of these every single week. So I'm just following this nice wide path. That's how a lot of bikers take it, a lot of bike tracks, but a lot of footprints too. You can see how wide it is, and then up here is, I think, where we're gonna kind of turn south and follow the power lines to where we need to go. Here's a cool sign for the Pathways Trail Fest. There's a lot of slithering around in the grass today, and it's making me kind of sketched out. Not so much for me, but for the dog. I know to stay away from snakes, but he sure doesn't. So anyway, if you see me looking over my shoulder or down quite a bit, that's why. Gotta be careful out here. So I just kind of like to film these markers for reference. Got the Bonneville Shoreline straight ahead, 22nd Street trailhead, which is where we came from. So if you're looking to follow along on these hikes, I try to do my best to make sure that you guys know where I'm at, in case you want to do them yourself. I got a nice message on Instagram, somebody asking where one of the trails we did was, so hopefully it gets you guys out exploring just like it is me. And I want to do like the unique ones. Like every once in a while I'll do a popular hike, but my goal is to try to find all these unique little places. So let's keep going on this one. We're gonna find the mystery glyphs. Just staying on this nice big maintained trail. Kind of know the turnoff that I'm looking for, but just like always, you get a nice view of the city. Kind of bright today as the sun's going down, but you can't go wrong hiking around up here. Everything's just really beautiful right now. Lots of flowers. It's starting to dry out. Just gotta be careful with open flames and stuff, but still pretty green. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to the trail and see if I can't find this turnoff that I'm looking for. Here's a view of the top of the ramp up there. That was one, I probably talk about that hike every time I come out here. That was a good one. That was what kind of got me started on this kick. I just can't get over the views of the valley here. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people. I've just seen one biker and one hiker. Maybe they'll come out when it gets a little bit cooler. If all goes as planned, this should be a pretty short hike. The spot that we're going isn't too far off these trails. And we'll definitely know when we get there. One of the hints I'm going off of is I know it's at the south end of these retention ponds or watering ponds, whatever those are. Excuse me. So I kind of know that if I get too far past those, then I'm too far south. Dewey, you're being a trooper, bud. I know it's hot. Very beautiful day. This is where we came from for reference. So not too far. I don't have any mile marker reference on this one, just because it's not like an official documented hike. Had to do a little bit of research to find out where this place is. Again, we're looking for the Ogden Mystery Glyphs. I'll try to talk more about them once we get up there. I think we're getting close. This kind of looks familiar. But the sign I'm looking for, I'm not really seeing that. Maybe it's on the lower trail. Alright. I think I found them. Or I didn't find them, but I found it. Found where I needed to go. Found where I needed to go. So, just for reference, we're pretty much looking right down 24th Street, and then right off the trail. If you're not looking closely, there's this sign that says bouldering area. Based on what I've been told, that's kind of the way to go here. But as you can see, it's not much of a trail, so it's easy to miss. And hopefully somewhere up in there are these mystery glyphs. You ready to do it, Dewey? Let's get you recording. It's a fairly steep incline up here. Even Dewey's not so sure about it, but I would say this is moderate. Definitely not hard, so if you're in the physical shape to climb a bunch of stairs, then this is definitely manageable. But if I'm on the right trail, this should lead me right to it. Breathing a little hard here. I think by now I'd get my hiking legs, but I think I'm on the right track. In my last video, sorry while I catch my breath. In my last video, I was kind of doing a panorama like this and said something about Sardine Canyon. And what I meant was Sardine Peak. So Sardine Peak is in Ogden Canyon, but a few people called me out on it, saying Sardine Canyon's between Brigham City and Logan, which I knew, but Anyway, so if you watched that last video, that's my official correction. But over here is Taylor Canyon. And we're just right at the base of the ramp there. Another thing that leads me to believe that I'm on the right trail is these wooden stairs. There's a few videos that talk about this place, but they don't really give the location, just a few hints. So I think we're here, guys. I honestly do. Okay, so I don't know for sure, but there's a crack in here. I think we're in the right spot. I just don't know what to do with the dog. Do you know what? I don't think I'm in the right spot. And Dewey isn't having this. You okay, Dew? Anyway, I can hear some people talking behind me. I don't want to disturb them. They might just be bouldering, which these are the boulder fields. But if not, maybe they're over at the Mystery Glyphs too. I don't think I'm in the right spot, but I'm not really climbing around because it's hard to know what to do with the dog while I'm exploring. Alright, so I'm continuing up the trail here. I know I'm in the right area, that's for sure. Just through the weeds here. You can see how it might be a little hard to find. Alright, so I see where the voices are coming from. There's a couple dudes hiking up there. Doesn't look like they're at the glyphs. There's so many pathways off this trail. We came up through here, and there's a pathway over here. But I was told this trail should lead right to them. But now I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, I don't know if you can see those guys up there, but there's some hikers. They kind of blend in. Okay guys, I know I said this before, but I think I see him now. I spotted him. Awesome. Right in there. There they are. Sweet. Okay, let's check this out. Alright, so based on what people told me, they're right. You just follow this trail to the top and it kind of leads right to them. I'm going to get up closer. I'm just going to leave Dewey chained to this stick here. Hopefully he's okay with that, but he's in the shade. I can tell he's getting pretty hot, but let's go check these things out. Alright, so the guys I spotted were actually looking for these two. They went up and over. They said they've been looking for them for 2 days, so anyway, I was able to walk pretty much right to them. I only took one wrong turn, but let me give you guys a nice close-up of these things, and we'll talk a little bit more about them. So here they are, just carved into this black part of this rock. Some people say they're show some signs of Egyptian with Hebrew. And based on one YouTube video I watched, this was one of them that was actually chipped off by a guy when he was a kid. He actually regrets it now. I'll actually link to that video. It's kind of an interesting story. But what he ended up doing was carving the symbol later down here to remember what it was, because I guess he doesn't have it anymore or something, I don't know, but he felt bad. But anyway, here they are. Nobody really knows how old they are. Some people will say it's a hoax, others think they're authentic, but I mean, I guess that's the case with a lot of things, right? But another cool story is the guy said that up here was kind of a half circle, kind of like like a keyhole. If you stood in it, it gave a nice view of the valley down here. And there's examples of those in other areas where Native Americans have lived. And anyway, it gave you this nice view of the valley. But I mean, this is a perfect view of Ogden and the valley. Then you got the glyphs here, and basically just in this boulder field. Who knows though, based on some seismic activity, these boulders could have tumbled down the mountain and moved their original spot. Dewey, you're okay. You're okay. Anyway, sorry, the dog's getting a little restless. So you never know, they could have moved from their original spot as these boulders tumble. But I don't know, that looks pretty upright and original. It'd just be interesting to know how long from this point the boulder had moved down, and then that could give you at least a time frame of between, you know, now and when that boulder moved, when they were. Right in line with what I saw, you got the south end of those retention ponds there, and then right next to it is the mystery glyphs. Here come some visitors. Maybe they'll want to talk on camera, maybe not. Anyway, I know the dog's getting hot too, so I should probably get going. Dewey doesn't want to go down this little step here. We're making our way down. One thing that you've got to be careful about, I don't see any around here, but oh, here we go, right here. Poison ivy. You gotta watch out for poison ivy up here. There is a bunch of it, so be careful. Maybe wear long pants. Shorts aren't the best idea. But yeah, let's see if I can get Dewey down the mountain now. He does not want to go. Anyway, yeah, so no one really knows how old those mystery glyphs are. Some people say they are authentic. There's some all over the valley. One of the gentlemen up there was telling me that there's a map of similar mystery glyphs all over Utah and Nevada. So either it's a real elaborate hoax or it is authentic, because I know of some down in Provo too. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about a few videos that I saw that piqued my interest in getting up here. So I'll be sure to link those in this video. But there was one thing that I was kind of telling you about this guy who, back behind where those mystery glyphs are, he said used to be kind of like a cylinder that you could get in. He said when he stood in it as a teenager or a kid, he could put his arms out to the side, either side, and still not touch the wall. So it was a decent size. He didn't know what it was for, but it was kind of built up around the behind the mystery glyph. So I mean, I don't know, it's definitely cool to see. And if you go up there, like, please, whether or not they're real, just respect them. It's a lot of fun to go find, bring people there, impress them with this new oddity that you've found. With this series, I know I've been doing a lot of hiking videos. In fact, that's all I've done. That's all I know right now. But I call it, you know, exploring Ogden. So if you have a place for me to explore that's not necessarily hiking, I want to check that out too. As long as we both have permission to be there, and I am definitely down to look around. Yeah, I'm into it. Anyway, if you do, you know, hit me up in my email, info@thisisogden.com, or send a comment and I'll get in touch with you. But yeah, I just want to explore all things Ogden. Hiking is just easy since I live so close. So I'll keep doing these ones. But yeah, if you've watched it, you've made it this far and have an idea of something that you want to explore, you want me to come explore, please let me know. I'd love that. So I'm going to sign off on this video. Get home and edit it, throw it up for this weekend so you guys can enjoy it. And I hope that you guys stay safe out here hiking around, because that's the most important. And remember, I did this hike so you don't have to. Have a good day.